So again, this is the R2G-6 file. I'm continuing where we left off on this query. So I'm on page 140. We just entered and changed Kristen Collins' last name to Lang, and it changed right there. So next we're going to go ahead and go back to view, and we want to be in design view this time. We're going to come back and work in this view, configuring our query. Down here in the bottom, we're going to click in the sort options under first name, and we're going to click the down arrow and select ascending. Then we're going to come over to payments, and let's see, we want payment date, so double check you're in payment date, and click sort ascending, which means alphabetical. When we're talking about the alphabet, and in numbers it means counting up from 1. And then we're going to switch back to our view and go to data sheet to review our results. And let's see, I did first name. We don't want that. Meant to be by last name, so if you copied me, go ahead and fix this real quick. So I just changed the view, and I hit first name we want by last name, so I hit ascending here on last name, and then I can come back to data sheet view, and that should match what you're seeing in the page 141 6-4. So at this point we can save, and it wants this to be cust payments for customer payments, so I'm just going to type CUST payments, the same as you see on page 140, and then select OK. And you should see over here now it's a query we created. It wants us to go ahead and try out SQL view, which is essentially the type of action that acquires in databases in the background and in websites. So if I go to view in SQL, it basically shows you the text commands that it occurs by what we're doing visually. So it's running this whole feature. And so now we can close this, but let's go ahead and come back to design view. And this is, we'll go ahead and let's double check our checklist. And we'll go with data sheet view, so we follow the checklist. So I'm going to come back here, go to data sheet view. Now I can see you have everything correct because everything is in the correct order here by last name and payment date. So I'm going to print screen right here and come back into our new checklist. That's page 140 with the customer payments. And that finishes page 140. So make sure you're saving both, so you have your checklist saved and your Access file saved. In Access, so we're prepared to go to the next one. It asks us to go ahead and close customer payments. So I've already saved. I'm going to go ahead and hit close, and then I'm ready for the next one.